Okay, so let's talk about the draft. I think you have a pretty well-rounded draft. I think giving Nunu away is a bit silly, but that's on you guys. Um, let's look at the comps first. So Nar is
You're
a
not
pretty.
sharing screens.
Of course, I'm not.
Clear.
Turn on screen share. Okay, this good?
Yeah. Perfect.
All right, perfect. All right, so let's look at the comps. So matchup wise. Nara has a pretty good lane into Gangplank. He outscales and he survives, but Nara is supposed to win the matchup. This matchup's kind of a wash. Like, if Nunu can counter jungle, he can, but otherwise, Jarvan has early gank pressure, but like it's not like he counters Nunu. Nunu doesn't counter him. This matchup, I think, is a bit of a stalemate. Also a bit of a wash. I think you have early lane priority on Xerath. You can shove him in. But for the most part, it's just a farm lane. You shouldn't be able to kill Xerath. He shouldn't really be able to kill you. And then you guys have a kill lane bot into a pretty scaling, just like farm centric bot lane, right?
Hmm.
You might lose priority in this lane, like they should be able to shove you in, but you have kill pressure on them at all points, even at level especially once you hit 6, especially with your jungler. So they should be playing conservatively because you can kill them very easily, right?
Yeah.
Or am I wrong here?
Yeah. You're right.
Okay. So then, how do you play this game out in the early game? What's your early game plan?
Uh, Probably like start bot side or for jungle, just like make sure just side lanes go good and mid doesn't get shit on by ganks.
Okay, so how do you guys accomplish that? Can Jarvan be in all three lanes at once?
No, so like just probably like path top, get vision for him maybe like that helps mid as well, cause he'll probably be rotating bottom right after he drops the vision,
Mm-hmm.
right?
So yeah, so you discuss with your with your team. Like, do you want to try to get an early gank off on Gangplank? Probably not, because Nar should shove him in.
Yeah.
Can you get a gank bot side? Probably, right? Because they're gonna be shoving with Tristana Lulu. You have a Braum, you have an early Jarvan. You can probably gank bot. And can you gank mid? It's a Xerath. Yeah, so you could even level 2
Yeah.
gank if you wanted to.
He was looking for it,
Okay.
but the mid was push. You'll see.
So either way, you've got pushing top. You have a pushing top lane and even mid, like that should probably have priority, and then a bot that's gonna get shoved in. So what you want to do, especially with Talia, is you get mid lane control. Because once you get mid lane control with Talia, she shoves in, then she has control. You guys get control of the map, right? Because now you have Gnar that can push safely because if they try to gank him, he should ideally have vision somewhere, and then Talia can roam up, or you guys can coordinate a dive bot if they shove up, so they have to play back, and you guys just take control of the game, right? Because you have a Talia. That's one of the strengths of the champion. If you're not getting mid lane priority and using her to roam, then don't bother picking the champ. So that's how you want to take over the early game. You let Nar play the 1v1, you get Talia mid priority, and then you focus bot because you want to kill this bot. I mean, or you can kill this lane. Like if you can get Xerath killed, that's great. But for the most part, you want to kill this lane because this is the scaling lane. This is the lane that's going to shove, and you want this lane to just be able to use your CC and start sieging, right?
Yeah.
So that's your game plan. And this is something you guys have to be able to understand and realize in 2 minutes. Like be able to discuss. Like while you guys are loading into game, while you're five pointing. If you guys don't understand how to play out your comp or play against this team, then you have to be thinking harder.
Okay.
Alright, so now let's take a look at what happens. I'll focus on you guys since it's mainly a 2v2 VOD you want. So in terms of individual play, why are you guys, oh, you guys trying to invade?
Well, the
Uh,
past because this is a game 3, so the past 2 games they invaded top last game, and game 1 they invaded bottom. So
okay,
we were just stacking to see because we had Braum level ones. We were looking for like a early 5-5.
okay. Um, so in the 2v2, how do you guys want to play out this lane? Since we're
Uh,
focusing on you two.
We tried we wanted to kill them, like try to kill them
Mm-hmm.
as much as possible. But I think just the opportunity only showed a few times, and which I'm pretty sure we did well on.
Okay.
I mean, you can put your input, Turtle.
I think it was fine. The like level 3 or 4 was a little bad, but
And
didn't
then,
go that bad.
how do you
We're able
die
to
in
go.
this game as Varus? What kills you? What do you have to play around in mid and late game?
Xerath poke and GP poke as well as Triss rapid fire, I guess.
Okay.
Just poke, really.
Yep. And then Turtle, what's your job in team fights in this game?
Block the Tristana autos. Is what I mainly went for and get the passive procs.
Mm-hmm. You're playing just for peel in this comp, right? Because you can't really force onto that comp with Nunu Gangplank Lulu. So your entire job is to play backline and protect your Varus and Talia. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless, of course, you get ahead and then you guys can maybe be a bit more aggressive, but this is under the assumption that everything goes even. So you guys lose early priority because you're melee into range. That's fine. Not a big deal. I'm gonna just speed this up a little bit.
This one.
Okay.
You missed
Not much
CS.
happens for a little.
I think I
Yeah.
missed this one.
Okay, cool. So you know Jarvan's top. So, and you guys see Nunu mid, so you guys know it's a 2v2. Always make, I don't know, this wasn't the case here, but just so you guys know, every time their lane has priority and you're doing something mid and you don't see the Lulu, just always communicate that their support could be roaming. I know
Yeah.
that might be obvious, but some
I
people
think
don't
I
do
think
it.
we usually do most of the time.
Fuck's sake. Did you miss that cannon? Sick.
I think so. I don't remember. Probably.
Flame on.
Okay,
I mean,
so,
yeah, I did.
why are you wasting your E there?
I think I used the E to just try to get the damage onto the cannon.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't know. I'm retarded.
alright. Okay, okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I was like super disconnected there, like
So
from each other.
is this communicated? Like I landed the Braum Q, let's try to get the all in.
Yeah, and then she flashed away, and then I didn't communicate to turn on Triss. So that was mainly my fault. Because when I saw the flash, I didn't want to flash after because she still had the heal.
Yeah, I mean this was just you guys got a good Q pick, but you just overcommitted to it. I don't know if you're just gonna
Okay.
kill him here.
I think it finishes okay if I remember correctly. Like we just take the no kills.
Yeah, you trade two
We heal
sums
it
for
off.
you use two sums for four, so that's still a bad trade. When it was actually an initially it was good. When you got the
Yeah.
Braum Q, like again, this is something I don't even think you need to communicate this honestly. Um,
I probably should have just kept going like all the way. That's just.
yeah, I
I
mean,
mean,
if yo, so the turtle, did you say you were flashing on her?
No, I didn't.
Okay. And like, why would you flash for that? Because you know she's gonna flash out, right?
She had one stun proc. I thought we could
Oh, you thought you
kill her,
just
but I
one
didn't
shot
say
her?
anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. So just say yeah. So that's something that you can communicate as a duo. Because right here we've just used four sums for two. Um, yeah, you guys managed to get out, but I think that's actually if you didn't like if you didn't commit sums there, you guys could look for another all in just 5 seconds later. But now you've lost a lot of kill pressure, and now you need Jarvan ganks. And you need to be communicating focus to Lulu, right? That's all you say is don't fuck with Tristana. Lulu no flash, we can kill her.
yeah.
I'm actually gonna turn off vision because we're cheating here.
Yeah.
Why is Jarvan? Oh, Jarvan's low. Okay, sucks. So at this point, It's just more farm. It's fine, to be honest. The thing is, you have to make sure you utilize this window.
Kill pressure.
Yeah, because I mean, again, they're the scaling lane. This is perfectly fine for them. You guys have the Braum Varus. Like Varus wants to win lane. Braum wants to be able to utilize the CC. Like it's not the end of the world, but Lulu Triss is definitely gonna outscale you guys. So you
Yeah.
wanna, and you know that they don't have flash on the Lulu, so you should be trying to find something to have. Like you should really try to capitalize on this. So Jarvan, so you lose. All right, well that's a bummer. So they shove out. They're gonna reset. You should shove this out.
I don't
and then
think they reset. I'm pretty
We
sure
saw
they
them
choose
ward
the
the
bush.
try.
I don't remember, but I think they choose the bush.
We saw them ward the try too.
Mm-hmm. So do you guys ping out where Vision is and tell your jungler where he should be pathing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like when he goes for the gank, we give him. Oh.
Well, you should tell him beforehand, right? Not when
yeah,
he
I
goes
tell them when I see the ward
Okay.
or when I see them warding.
All right. What the hell was that? All right. So they int a bit. That was actually really troll. They had like a really free back there. Well, that's good for you guys. You now burnt all their sums. So that
Yeah,
was
now their sums are delayed, so ours will come up
That's a
first.
mistake on their end. You need to be careful with your position, yeah, because Lulu can, Nunu can catch you out. Like, make sure, because he can just jump over here too, so you have to be a bit careful. He could have just walked past the Braum and killed your ass. But, regardless, they actually kind of fucked
I
themselves
don't
over.
know what to do. Do we just give them dragon because we're fucked bot lane?
Here, I mean, yeah,
All right.
because look at this. So I don't know what this. You knew he was here, right? You should be backing towards this end. There's a wave getting pushed in. Troy is this low. Your Jarvan is now mid. Either Ed says yes, I can teleport right now, and we force this. But he hasn't reset. He's still on one item. He just got a kill. He's running out of mega.
I
think-
ran that way because Raven ran into the pixel bush at the Nunu. And
So
he had
did
Xerath running behind him.
well. So did you guys communicate we're turning on Nunu, or did you just see Raven and you're like, I'm just gonna run that Raven? Cause like this here, I don't know what you're trying to do here. You're level 4, you're at 40%. You just have ignite. Like what's
I don't know, I thought Raven was gonna keep running down the river. I don't know. And then
okay?
he just flashed out.
Wait, hold on. Let me take a back step then and take a look at what he's doing. So yeah, you see Raven's running down.
He didn't tell me anything he was doing, so I don't know. I was just playing it off what I thought.
Oh, okay. So Raven didn't even say I'm getting collapsed
Yeah.
on. I need to flash out. Well, I don't even know
No.
what Raven's doing here because you guys knew Nunu was here.
Yeah,
Okay. Well,
I just said I wanted to. I just said I wanted to stop them, but I didn't tell him to just run it down.
well, I mean, I don't because if he runs down this way, he still gets collapsed on at the end of the
He
day.
had Xerath running behind him the entire time too.
Yeah. So this was just
So it was kind of.
This was weird from Raven. Raven should have just said, I literally cannot go to Drake, and you can't be contesting Drake either, because look at this wave. And Troy, you say, guys, I can't leave tower. Like, we just have to give it or play it a bit slower.
Can I ask you a question? Because they literally just used TP top from GP, do you think it's okay if if he didn't have to blow flash there and like we weren't mispositioned in river, like for Ed to TP down and like fight the dragon?
So again,
Because
so I said
is
this.
GP 6? I can't see because of the.
He just
doesn't
hit.
have
He,
that.
he,
Okay,
does, he
okay.
just hit 6, so he's gonna level it up. But like,
Yeah.
you just have to Again, I said this before. Like Ed just got the kill. He wants to
Ed
reset.
doesn't have items. Yeah.
If
okay.
he like, yeah, he can TP, but this was kind of like a last second thing. Like you guys had to be
It was
communicating this
really
earlier.
awkward. Yeah.
Yeah, Raven just needed to say like just took the weirdest way. Like he needed to go like this way, and like play it a bit further, like because he didn't have lane priority, so Xerath could just follow him. And then he walked into Nunu. So I don't really know what Raven was doing there. That made no sense. So he caught himself out, but it was also on you because you can't run this way either because you know they're gonna collapse on you up this way, and Nunu's right here. So both of you are like in a scenario where Jarvan's not here to back up Raven yet, so he gets cut off here, and then Troy can't cover you because he's bot. So both of you guys just get pincered. So both of you like had really weird positioning there. I don't get either of you. Like you have to respect what the enemy can do, right? Like
Mhm.
this isn't just on Raven. This is also on you. I don't really get what you're
Yeah.
trying to do. Yeah, Ed could maybe TP here if this was communicated. Like they're starting Drake TP right now. We're gonna collapse, but that's way too forced. They're just gonna back out. You don't have the vision for
Yeah.
it. He wants to reset. If he wastes his TP now, yeah, they got to kill. But GP's gonna just get this entire wave, bounce it back, and then Ed's fucked.
Okay.
So this is just a play you say like, we need to get lane shoved out. They're not gonna do it in 5 fucking seconds. They're level 5. Just be a bit more patient, get some wards down, and like let Jarvan come down bot. You just played it way too fast. Does that make sense?
I was going to run the backside, but I'm not trying to just blame it all on Raven, but I ran that way because it was faster from where I saw Raven's position.
Okay. I mean, either yeah, I guess, but that doesn't still
Yeah.
because then you're running into Xerath too. So I mean, I guess maybe. I just think this was something you had to play a
I
bit
don't know.
slower until you got lane control.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you die here. They get control. They get a free recall bot. I mean, they should have recalled way earlier, but whatever. But both you and Raven kind of trolled there. And now you lose Drake for sure, or maybe not. I mean, see, look how
This is kind of awkward.
look how slow they take it. Look how slow they take it. Like you guys could have just waited to get lane
So-
shoved and then done this. Okay.
I communicated him to try to steal it because it's like super free. He blast comes in, smites, EQs out. But I don't know like if it's my fault for telling him to do that, and then like I didn't expect him to walk melee range into the dragon because I feel like he
Yeah.
wouldn't have got hit by the skill shot if he just went for the smite.
I
But
mean,
maybe that's my fault
I
for
think
communicating
they
it at all.
dragged it out, so he couldn't get to it.
Oh, is it not? Is that not smite range? Like middle of the pit?
Let's check real quick. It wasn't middle. Yeah, he had to walk up to. Okay, well, I don't know why he kept walking.
Yeah, that's what
Okay,
I meant.
that
like,
was a micro misplay, but the thing is, like trying to outsmite a Nunu is
yeah.
pretty silly, and then they do have polymorph, so they could have still polymorphed him and fucked him. Like, I think that was just a lost Drake. That's mainly on him. He could have gotten out, I think, but it's not really on you. Like, he had to make the decision. Yeah, I can seal this. Yeah, I can't. He fucked up. He dies.
Oh.
All right. So you're still doing okay in lane, I guess, and they're gonna bounce this because it's Tristan and the wave crashed. I think here you want to not push this lane out.
I think I wanted it to bounce like all the way. I don't know what I was thinking here.
Well, won't
remember.
it bounce towards you with those? Like a wave will start building up. No.
It was like kind of in an awkward spot.
Well, it's Tristana too, and Lulu.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, cause right
would've
now
auto-pushed,
you're letting
yeah.
them take more time to get their sums up, while Jarvan's even bot side. Like you want them to shove this out because you want to look for a gank. Their flashes are up now in like 10 seconds. So this next wave is done. They've hit level 6 too. So you should be communicating where you're getting your pinks down. Man, Lulu, this guy is fucking aggressive. They're contesting vision. I don't think you guys can fight that. Or Nunu's inting. Never mind. You're fine. What? Alright, so this, I think this is more bad on you guys. I really think they should have won this. They've got level advantage on AD, and if they just were focusing the right target and Tristana didn't randomly leave, I think you guys would have been in trouble. Like you guys just have to give up this wave. But luckily for you, like Tristana is not on the same page with Nunu, and Nunu's just running it down. So that's good, I guess. Huh. Weird. Anyway, so at this game state, there should be the calls is getting bot side control. We need to gank bot lane. Gnar is winning top. He just got another kill on him. Like Ed's doing work. So just let Gnar do his thing. Tell Raven to get mid priority and roam bot and get vision control of River with your jungler. Get deep wards in if they can. Or just get River control if they can't. And then Jarvan 6, they don't have flashes. Actually, well now they do, but you know, look for something. Once you hit Verisol, like this should be a free kill on the Lulu at the very least.
Yeah.
So you got pinks in the brush. This is good. Oh, dude, this fucking Nunu. What is he doing?
Little troll.
All right, so this was good actually. Like from you
Yeah,
guys,
I got 2 kills here.
this was really good from you guys. I think it's really retarded from the Nunu. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I dropped the ward, see his ult. I'm like, well, what the fuck?
He's like 5 health too. What the fuck?
Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you guys get
300
tower
health?
here?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we do.
Alright, so this
Yeah.
is perfect actually. Really well done. So now push this wave out. Reset, go top. Now resets, goes bot.
fucking Nunu, dude.
This Nunu's inting. I don't know what he's doing. Cool.
He's doing Nunu.
So the call here is
Oh,
I
whoa,
like
whoa,
set up.
whoa, whoa. What's the call?
Okay, so the call here is those 2 go to Rift while
Two
I
bots, Earth, Miz.
yeah, while I
Nunu
set up the
set.
wave for top to either dive GP if he stays or just take the turret. And then the call for Ed was to just try to sack the turret and delay it as much as possible. I didn't really see what happened because I was like pushing the wave, but
I think you tried to 1v2 him or something. Just give up the wave. You guys got Herald and you're gonna get top. It's okay to give this tower up. You guys are playing.
that's what
You
we
guys are
said.
making the tempo play. I think you just got a little bit too greedy. The thing is here with this Herald play, this lets
give some time to
GP
clear.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Okay.
the way you want to do it is you get tower first. Tower first,
And then
because
Herald.
then you shove it in. They have to take time to reset. Then you go to Herald. Or if you don't have enough time, you can reset your lanes and then reestablish what you're trying to do. You can then reset mid, get mid control, then get Herald. But you guys got greedy and tried to do 2 different things, and this stalls it out. I think, like right now, Gangplank should be dead. Because you should have Braum.
I think we still kill him because he oversteps though.
Okay, but this is not.
But I
This is
understand
because
the
they're
correct play,
bad.
yeah.
This is because he's
yeah,
bad.
yeah, of course.
So like now assume he's really bad. Like, you know, assume you've done this play and he's this bad correctly. Then you kill him immediately with this giant ass wave while they're still here. You take 2 fucking towers. Like you still get more regardless. But you need to make sure that you're getting vision control and
Yeah, that
going
was
for
like
this
one of
play.
the major points of that game was we like never got deep vision when we had top winning really hard.
Yeah, because another issue here is, let's say Nunu doesn't get killed here. Like,
Mhm.
you know, let's just say for some reason Nunu has a brain. And he's here to defend. And he gets
Okay.
here where they're defending 2v3 before you can cut him off from the tower. And it becomes a lot harder to dive.
Yeah.
Right? Like, again, the reason you always want to get vision control and cut people off from this is because this wave is the most important thing when you're making this tempo play. Because the second you lose the wave, you lose the ability to take the tower or the next tower or apply pressure so you can get the Herald. So this was not, like, I understood what you're going for, and I don't necessarily think it's
Yeah.
bad. If, like, let's say you had like a fucking 3-0 Malphite that could just hold this tower forever and there's no way they take it, then sure, you can be a little bit greedier, take this Herald, play it a bit slower. It's not a big deal. But right now, you're going for this tempo play. They push fucking fast. You can't be taking time out of your day to get this Herald when you need to get this tower down fast.
Okay.
So yeah, this guy's, like, I mean, he dies for it, but it's almost worth in a sense because he's cleared the wave out. And like, look, now they're going to take another tower if they're smart. Oh, they're not, I guess. Bummer. And you end up wasting this Herald for a tower that was already down, right? Yeah, so see, look. So you have to force it. You force a TP and you force a Herald for a free tower and a TP that shouldn't have been used.
I'm pretty sure we get the second one.
And then you lose mid
we
here.
lose a mid turret. Yeah, that was
Like
like
when-
the big.
I mean,
I
this
didn't really know
this
if
is,
it was worth it to be honest.
well, I don't know how Raven
Like,
died.
we
Let me
could-
take a look.
I think he just like overstepped up against the Zerath and then died to Nunu.
Okay, like, because I mean, if they didn't kill mid, they go top and defend top. But since Raven died here, oh, he just died. Yeah, he just pretty much died solo. Yeah. So whatever. What with the? All right. What elo is this?
It's my
He's
kill.
at like plat 1 D5. Like
Okay.
current. I don't know
okay.
if they were last
This
season.
explains a lot. So yeah. So regardless, there's 3 issues here. So one, You lose this tower first, which gives them the opportunity to go for another tower.
Ghost, yeah.
This forces a TP, so already you're wasting a summoner. 2, you now have to use your Herald that could have been used to break open mid to get a tower that should have been secured already. 3.
So let me ask you. So after we take the top turret, GP dies. So suppose the play's over by now, right? Do
Okay.
we push for second, or do we let
Well,
Ed TP bottom and stop there?
This is where you have to read the situation. So it's if they keep pushing for this, but you guys are already here, then like it's fine. You'll have tempo advantage.
Okay.
But
we still are
this is
losing mid.
this is where the game gets a bit like what if.
Okay.
Because if Raven didn't die here, it's very likely they just end up going top and defending top side, right?
Mhm.
Like they don't need to be mid, they can just go top and defend this. So you've just used Herald for a tower that
Well-
should be gone and a TP to defend a tower that shouldn't have to be defended.
If they try to run
Okay.
up and Raven was alive, we could have his ult too.
Yeah, but if they're playing for the tower, it's a lot harder to dive that because GP's gonna be up. Like there's
Yeah.
again, this is the situation where it becomes a lot of what ifs.
Yeah,
so I
of
don't.
course.
So maybe let's say you do end up using this Herald, you end up going for this tower. Raven cuts them off. You guys get this dope fucking Ed TP's top while they're doing this. Maybe you end up trading like for an inhibitor while they're on. Yeah, there's a lot of what ifs. I'm just saying like in the textbook cleaner style.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to be using your teleport to defend a tower that should be able to be defended. You shouldn't be having to use your Rift Herald
Rift
to
Herald
take
for
a
towers
tower
to
that
be
should be gone. And you shouldn't be losing mid while this is happening. This is mainly on Raven. But like again, you guys are the players in a game. Things are gonna change every single time, so it's on you to improvise. So I think this was the correct choice for the situation it was. But I think if you had just gone for the dive earlier, got this tower, you would have been also able to reset and defend mid if
And go
Raven
mid,
got killed.
Yeah.
So you get more options if you play it out correctly this way. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Peanut? I mean, not Peanut. Turtle?
Yeah, Peanut.
Alright,
I was
cool.
coughing.
Alright, so we're good.
If you hear this, I'm probably coughing.
Alright, no worries. I just want to make sure we're all on the same page. Alright, so here you're going to lose mid, you lose TP, but you should get 2 towers here because they went for mid instead of top. This dipshit TPs. Okay, why are you guys getting control of... So this is risky.
Yeah, I didn't want the red.
So, one,
just
you're
wanted to
setting...
drop a ward.
You guys kind of skipped the step and you're doing it the wrong order. So now you're
Yeah.
getting deep wards
Yeah.
when you need
And
to be
getting-
resetting, because if you... Like, it's fine to get deep wards when you're going back to reset, because, right, you just pushed out, you can go back in, but... This is really risky because you know they just took mid, they can be collapsing.
We saw Nunu walking up too.
Yeah. This is okay if you guys like take this you just want to fight or something. You saw all 5 of them here. You take the tower, you push them back, and now you know there's no way they collapse on you. You get your deep wards in while you're resetting, you take everything while you exit. This is good. Like that's good, but in this situation where you just saw 2
That's
people kill
risky.
Yeah, 2 people killed mid tower. Your fucking mid laner's down here. Your top laner doesn't have teleport. You know they have a global that could be like he's alive because he was trying to TP. Like this
Yeah.
is super risky. This is just way too greedy. You need to be playing with respect to the positioning of your enemies. Like this would be okay as like a 30-minute siege play where you've just pushed them off this tower and they're back in base. This is not okay when you know they just took mid, you don't have teleport, and they can collapse on you. Luckily, you get out, you use your wards, so this is fine. Just a bit greedy. And it could have been punished if they pulled the trigger. So now what's the next play?
Put bot. Well, what we tried to do is put bot mid and just pull the trigger with Varus ulti onto Xerath because he's the only person who can really clear the wave at this point. And then like just look for mid turret.
Okay. So how do you accomplish that?
Nar wins the 1v1, I think, at this point. So and then just leave Nar bottom. How do we accomplish that? Just like look for picks onto Xerath if he walks up.
Where do you want to
to
set up your
Well,
vision?
Probably bottom side,
Bottom
right?
side.
Because top turret's gone. So and we already have vision up there
And
anyways.
is Talia grouping with you guys, or is she going top?
Grouping
Stay.
with us.
Okay. So here, this what you want to do is you want to make sure that, yeah, so this vision that you just dropped down is essentially useless now. You
Okay.
want to be moving it here. Make sure you're moving your pink wards as well. I see 2 pink wards on the map. You need more, especially since you guys like are technically winning the tempo game. So I see 1 pink ward in people's inventories.
I'm pretty sure I grab it before I leave the base.
Okay, cool. Sell this potion.
Yeah, I don't know. I have that.
At this point, this is actually just unfortunate. I think it's early in the game enough where you should keep your refillable. So I think it's okay that the solo laners don't have pink ward slots. It's unfortunate, but it's understandable. Just bad back timings. But we definitely need pinks here. We got a good pink here. So then you move your vision up around here. Talia goes up here just to catch this wave and make sure the wave pushes out again. And then you let Gnar push up. Let me just clear this out real quick. It's messy. So you get side lanes pushing, you get control here, and then you make a play mid by either collapsing on them when they deal with these side waves, or just slowly playing. Like if Gnar is hard winning this matchup and can just take this tower slowly, you guys can just stall it out and do nothing, right? Because you're just going to be taking towers with your split pusher, but it's pretty impossible to do that against Gangplank after a certain point. He just wave clears. So you want to get control of this area and play for Drakes and play for collapse. Okay?
Yeah.
But you always have to make sure your lanes are pushing out because someone's going to have to deal with this. And the second you see that, that's when you want to pull the trigger, right?
Yeah.
So let's see what we do.
This
yes.
draft made so many things so awkward for us trying to siege.
Yes, okay, push out the lane. You need Talia to go up top now. You still got 15 seconds on this strike. You know they can't rush it. Like if they try to rush it, like Talia can still ult down. You need to get this pushing. You have time to do so. And then I'm pretty sure she can buy your Morellos too. So I think you guys just play this a bit slower. You don't need to be forcing a fight. Talia and Braum aren't here. Like make sure you get your waves under control, then you can look for something. But like,
Okay, so Talia should have already been walking top to clear.
Yeah, I mean, like, look at this. Like, okay, she's catching this wave, sure. Gnar's getting control here. I guess you guys decide to collapse on this.
Oh God, please.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it still like works out, but I fucked up my ult so bad.
I mean, I guess that works.
It was such a
It was so sloppy, yeah.
I don't think it should have worked, but it worked. But let's take a step back and just look at
I
this.
definitely should have hit my ult there. Like that was so bad.
Well,
for
the thing
me.
is, she has flash too, right?
Yeah.
So if she's good, she just
She
flashes,
just flashes
this.
here instantly.
And is your flash as worth as a support flash? No.
No.
And was this even a play you guys needed to look for? Not really. Like if Talia, I mean, if Lulu had just walked up like this and flashed out, I think she would have lived. She like took some random ass weird way. Like what the fuck is she doing here? Like, I mean, honestly, these guys are playing like really badly, so it's okay. Like this looks okay, but just play it a bit slower. You got 15 seconds. Yeah, the Lulu's there. Like you can just.
I think I could have just ulted. Like I could have caught up to her.
Or just walk towards her. Just zone her out. Like you don't need to kill her.
Okay.
Get this wave under control. Get mid priority, and like then you can look for these picks. This works out, but it's just such a weird scenario. Like you can just. Again, as a coach, like you want to see things done cleanly. This was just like some random shit that just like people are flashing missing skill shots. Other people aren't flashing or moving the wrong way. Then like, look at this. You guys got a kill, but now you're low. You get zoned out. This bitch gets mid priority. Meanwhile, you're losing top wave. Like you guys got 2 kills, but you actually lost map pressure. Because this wasn't planned. This was just some random shit. Oh, I see me champion, me go. Right? Like yeah, like you just wasted a flash, you used heal, you've used ultimates, and you can't take this Drake. You're losing waves. There's no planning here. This is what happens when you just force shit for no reason. Get this wave under control, get mid priority, get your lanes assigned, get your vision under control, and then look for the play. Not
Mhm.
just me see hero, let's go. So yeah, it's like now you guys are just like, okay, like this bitch is now hitting your tower.
Yeah.
You just lost this wave top, it's bouncing back, and now
I
you're
think a lot of
sending,
things we did this game were just super forced, and
yeah,
they didn't
But
need to be like this.
and
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
you're sending Nar top when Drake is up, so now you just give up Drake as well. What the fuck just happened here?
Yeah.
She was standing so far up, it was triggering me.
Okay.
I don't know.
So then tell me what you even get with
Uh,
this.
Oh, mid dragon, I don't know.
I guess maybe mid, maybe Drake. I don't even think you get either of those even if you
I'm
get
pretty
that
sure
kill.
Dragon is gone already.
Let's check.
No.
No, they haven't
Oh
started
no.
it. What the fuck was Nunu doing?
Yeah, I don't know what
Stealing
this
Oh, he
Lulu
took
is
red. He
doing
took
either.
red. Okay. What is Lu? Wait, did Nunu just fuck Lulu?
Yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
fucking bailed.
Dude, this okay,
He's
like
fucking out of here.
so like you understand how like some of the things you do look okay because of how retarded these guys are?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
like
but
these
we
guys
should.
are really bad.
It's really sad that we lose this game too.
You lost to these guys.
Yeah.
That's a bummer. Okay. So,
Really
yeah,
embarrassing.
so here they int. If they had just gone for Drake, they could have just gone to Drake and you would have just, been like, oh, okay, we lost Drake. You got it.
Yeah, but he gets greedy for red. Okay, that's the only reason that play worked out is because he got greedy for red.
Yeah. So you guys now get a Drake for some reason. Like you got a kill on a Drake because they wanted red instead of just taking the Drake. But cool. So Ed's
So my
top.
comps here are slow Zerath, so I can get the ult. He flashes the Braum Q, and then I'm trying to like get an ulti on him here so we can just like siege the turret or just push him off of it, but he's just like so
You're
like
walking
able
into
to clear
all
the
the
wave.
poke, Troy.
Yeah,
You got hit by 3 Qs in a row.
yeah.
Like,
People aren't letting me use my fucking relic either.
yeah. Like, do you communicate that, Turtle, or do you just?
Yeah,
He
every
tries
time.
to.
Okay.
Everyone's just like, it's even in solo queue. It's like me farm. It's
Alright.
mine.
Well, this is something you guys just have to listen to fucking Turtle, dude. Just let him get his stacks, man. To be honest, though, Turtle, it doesn't get better. I work with Challenger players that do the same thing, so
Me farm.
it is
you
the
You don't
untold
get farm. Support no get farm.
untold tragedy of the support role.
Can't
I'm
believe
sorry.
that I somehow live here. Like Lulu
Yeah,
just
but
fucking
Ravens
monkeyed it out.
inting the classic. So let's just take a step back here. Just let's
Yeah,
take a
I don't.
look. Let's take a look. So if you guys are gonna play into poke, that's fine. Poke comps are fragile; they're easy to abuse, but you can't get hit by the poke. That's the problem here. Is that like you eat all
I
the
just eat it
poke?
all.
Like
Yeah.
you have to show some respect. Just play it a bit slower. Like again, you guys are just so trying to play this game so fast for no reason. Again, you have 2 split pushers that can be getting side lane control right now. Like why is
Okay.
Raven grouped with you?
So I
Like,
didn't tell him to run down.
Just
I don't know.
like you have plenty of vision. You know they can't kill her. Get this wave pushed out. So then you can collapse and go mid again.
It was my first time shot calling. I don't
Yeah.
know how much I have to.
Well, yeah. So the more you shot, like it depends. Some shot callers I know, like they're like hi. They micromanage everybody. They tell everybody what to do. Other shot callers are more general. They say, okay, this is what we're setting up for. We have to do this, but they trust their laners to be able to know how to lane assign. Every team's different. So if you guys have no voice, then maybe you got to be the single voice dominating everything. I don't necessarily think that's healthy because the second you shut down, you tilt, you make a bad call, everything goes to
Yeah.
shit.
I think we need to have a second person like assigning lanes or
Yeah,
something.
well, people need to just understand, in
Or
my
just-
opinion,
or
just
just-
what
yeah.
to do. Like, just like Raven should be able to say, like, I'm Talia. I'm not, or like it doesn't matter actually if you're playing Talia, you're playing Orianna, you're playing fucking Mordekaiser. Like, at this point, you guys got the ocean, right? This is the
Yeah.
perfect opportunity for you guys to just reset, get the lanes under control, then group back up. Like, you guys see this wave pushing, just catch this wave, then go. But anyways, you guys force this tower really hard. you guys like misposition, you get all in, you die. If you're gonna eat all the poke, then you can't even siege. You gotta split them up again. So now this wave's building up. Now they got mid control. Now this tower that was at 10 health because of that stupid shit down here is now gone. Like this is actually very minimal macro. Like this entire series of events here was all you guys just face tanking damage for no reason. So how do you come back in this game?
Push out all of our waves, try to let our solo laners get side control, and then like if we can just look for a play mid on the mid turret, like while we have side control.
Yep. Pretty much. So let's see what you guys do.
Monkey S.
Is it Monka S?
Yeah, it's Monkey S, but I say Monkey S because
Your monkeys?
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah.
So Ed's going bot. I really think you need to give Talia this. Like, why is Talia going up here? You guys know they took your blue. Come on.
Yeah.
And Talia is so behind.
It's not even funny.
Raven
yeah.
needs to say like.
I think he's down like one or one.
Like at this point, Raven has to say like, "Yo, guys, I need this bot wave. I need to get some farms somewhere."
I think he
like-
does go bot soon. Like I remember him being in a side lane.
But like right now,
little
Ed
bit.
should not be the one catching this wave.
Okay.
Cause you are not in a
'Cause he
position
needs
where you
it.
necessarily need your TP. You're getting vision right now. You're getting control of the map. Like, look at this poor Talia, level 9, 04, 90 farm, sharing farm with the mid jungle. I mean, the AD carry jungle. Like, just falling more and more fucking behind. Why are they not defending this?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
just
I
taking
can't
it
believe we actually lost these people now that I look at it.
All right, so they gave you a free tower, so I guess maybe setting Talia mid was worth. I don't know. I guess that's cool. And you know, Nara's up 50 CS. So
yeah,
you've
we
got
know that he like hard wins the 1v1
you've got an
at this one.
inting, you got an inting mid, they've got an inting top. So who can carry harder? Let's see.
I got an
Well-
inting jungle too, and support.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that Nunu was actually was inting. That's true.
Yeah.
Bummer. I don't really like Jarvan's build here. I think
Yeah.
AD Jarvan's good. Don't get me wrong.
but not hybrid, like
but-
off tank.
No, this is good. Like this where you go Cleaver
Oh, okay.
Warrior is fine. The thing is when you look at their comp and you look at yours, Jarvan is the main front line.
Yeah, it's the front
Tank.
line.
Like he
Yeah,
has the
okay.
front line because Nara's split pushing and is not a good frontliner to begin with, and Braum is playing backline. You
For
need to be
Varus.
frontlining. Like you need someone to be able to tank this guy. You need someone to be able to take like Barons. But when you have an AD champion that's like literally gonna die the second he tries to look at Lulu Triss Xerath, like you just literally have no way to force a play ever. This was like I know you were fed, but I just think you needed to be a tank in this game. I know a lot of Chinese players, for example, just go full AD no matter what, but that's China. And you guys are like D5, so
Fucking China.
yeah. So just go tank's easier to play, easier to execute with. So this is a good rotation. I like this rotation, but you don't look. Wait, maybe I guess you do. Cool, nice.
Cause we're still like me and Ed are like super fucking strong.
Yeah, this was a good call. You're completely right. They overstayed and they've died for it. You're kind of overcommitting a bit.
I think this was overcommitting, like the flashes and stuff.
Like, I mean, yeah, so look at like how hard you guys are looking for this. Holy shit. You got it. Damn. That was insane.
But we don't have a wave, so it's like super awkward, and Lulu
Yeah.
and GP are coming up.
Yeah, I think you guys overcommitted to this a bit. I think this initial dive was fine, but then like you guys just needed to get this wave in, then you can look for that dive. Like, holy fuck, you guys are going hard.
I'm gonna add tactical. He wants to join on the quad review.
But
while it's
either
still
way,
going.
I mean, I actually think this was fine. Even with the flashes, it was a bit over aggressive, but like they didn't really have a way to punish it. You got stopwatches, you got sums. This actually was a good play. I think it was good. You guys shouldn't be that like, especially in a scrim setting, you shouldn't be that afraid of pulling the trigger and executing these kinds of
Yeah,
plays.
that's kind of okay. So usually whenever I play competitive, I'm always like super hesitant to pull the trigger. This game, I literally that's all I wanted to work on was just like not being a beta, just pulling the trigger when I could. Get
Okay,
picked.
yeah, I mean, if that
That's
was
why
also,
like some of my flash ults like they were just like really bad, but I was trying to get better at like not hesitating and stuff.
Okay, well, I
Because
think if
I'm like,
that's your goal, then that's fine. I think here, for example, I think there's a really good call.
Mhm.
Even if it was somewhat a little bit overeager, I think like at the end there. Some
yeah,
of these plays though, in terms of pulling the trigger, like there's such a yeah, you want
just
to
no need.
practice it. You want to practice it, sure, but then there's points where it's like you don't always want to pull the trigger.
Yeah.
Um, and
I think
if
the dive was of Parrot's own accord. I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay. So that
It
was
kind
not
of just
even that wasn't
happened.
even Troy.
Yeah.
That was just you guys going like, "Ooh, BC champ."
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Parrot
Uh,
saw the low Tristana, he went in,
all right.
and then we followed.
Well, that's yeah. So maybe just calm it. Like again, you're playing for the objectives, not the kills. You got
Yeah.
you got
on
this
me.
you got this tower. They overstayed, so you got 3 kills. Then what's the next objective? This tower. Then, if we're playing for this tower, do we need these kills? No. We get these.
No.
We go for the tower with the
We actually
wave.
probably could have gotten the tower
Yeah.
if we didn't go for the kills because I wasted like I want to say 15 seconds killing them.
Exactly, right?
And
Like,
then
so
waiting
if they
for
want to
Troy.
stay and defend this tower, then you can kill them, right? And
Yeah.
then you take the tower, but because you have the wave with you. But when you guys are just going in without thinking of what you're playing for and you go for those kills, it's the same thing as here, where you're flashing in for Lulu and like doing a fucking like merry-go-round all the way over here, while you lose map pressure everywhere else. Like, always set. What was this? There's a fucking thing that Pi and Fan says, like, plan, execute, reset. So what was the plan? This tower. You executed and you reset. And then you made the call to get these kills because they overstayed. You killed them. And you have to reset again because that was another play. That was another execution. You reset again. What are you playing for? This tower. Then you execute for that, right? It's hard.
Yeah.
This shit happened split second. So we have to like you guys have to be communicating nonstop and always keep in your mind the objective game, not the kill game. Like
Yeah, I had to call him off, but it was within like 1 second of the Tristana flashing and him flashing.
yeah.
The Tristana, so
At that point it's on him, not on you. You can't really call that, right? Like if he's fucking going in for it. But Ed's doing work. You guys need to disengage this and let
before you-
Ed split.
You're down a person too.
Yeah,
It's hard to
like
pressure.
right now
Yeah, vision.
Ed should be
It's fine.
pushing this.
yeah, this is.
Why did he
Really
stop?
awkward. I don't
know.
remember.
What?
I don't
What?
know why he stopped.
Get the fucking inhib, bro. The Infernal's not even spawning yet. You just spawned. You could have
I
taken
was watching
inhib.
the enemy team. I wasn't watching him.
Well, this is Ed. This is not
Yeah.
you. No, dude. This was like,
That was perfect right there, actually.
yeah. Well, that's a bummer. I think you had a free inhib there. You would have like they should have done Baron here as well, but they pushed out. So you end up getting an Infernal for losing Baron pressure and top pressure.
And
Which
we
is-
could have got
Still
a
is
bot in him.
Baron.
Yeah, which is like to be honest, they're really bad again. Like this should be a gone Baron, or forced TP from Ed where you guys maybe lose it, maybe win it. I don't know. They have
get it
Nunu, they have
anyway.
Tristana Lulu, and they get it anyway
Yeah.
because you guys just gave up on contesting it.
I have no wards.
Yeah. Okay, so you
I
guys
didn't
give it
wanna
up
watch it.
anyway.
Lazareth.
So bummer. Like this was actually so perfect. Ed got the kill. Ed, they were all 4 of them there. Just take the fucking tower, force them to back, or force them to do Baron where you guys can maybe contest. Oh, that's
That was
tragic.
so unfortunate.
That's
dude.
really
I don't know
sad.
what stopped it.
And I think at
He
this
didn't have a
point,
shield on or anything.
oh fuck, there's so much more of this shit show.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, well, all right. I think I should have
20
asked for
stuff.
payment. Nah, I'm joking. So that was a bad call on Ed. That's unfortunate. I don't know how Raven died there. I wasn't even paying attention because I was so triggered by Ed.
He got hit.
He
or-
just got hit by
top
Xerath
lane,
again.
He got hit by a Q in 2 hours.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
think at
top
this
lane.
point you had to play off Ed split.
I mean,
That's what we tried doing, but at the same time we like started like monkeying around and like looking for picks and stuff, and I don't know what was just.
I
going through my head
honestly think
game,
at this
honestly.
point the game gets super hard because you get outscaled.
Outscaled.
Scaled,
you
yeah,
lost-
that's what ends up happening.
Well, you get
Xerath
outscaled.
two-shotting our carries.
You lost Baron, so now Gangplank can just sit here with Baron buff, and it's Gangplank, so he wave clears like a god. So you don't
I
actually
think what
you don't really have a win condition besides maybe getting on the Xerath before they can buff him up or something, or getting a pick. But like the split push is actually not an option unless this gangplank is retarded, which he very well might be.
I'm pretty sure what Turtle calls here is like decent because I'm pretty sure he calls for the rotation to bottom so that they have to dance around with the
I
Baron.
wanted to
Then they just
flash
get
on
it
the
delayed.
Xerath, but he was just gonna flash out, and he had the
What's-
movement speed.
You guys should be letting like isolate Nara here.
Yeah, you
from
don't
the
want to
rest of the
group
team.
with him, guys. This isn't
Yeah,
how you
we
win.
came
I
here
think
because
the
they
call
had
here
two
was
top, and then we
yeah,
left.
we wanted them to back.
We just wanted them to
because we
get
don't
off.
wanna-
for top.
Like if you guys are just stalling Baron, actually this is fine.
Yeah, that's literally exactly.
Okay,
what
we
we
then
wanted.
came
that's-
here, and I just got jumped on out of the blue. I was
Not
Tristana
focused.
came in with red buff and slowed the shit out of me.
Okay, well this was fine. This call to stall Baron. But you can't do this though, Turtle. This
Yeah.
is really greedy. What is that background sound?
I don't know what.
You hear that? Okay.
Yeah, so like mapping.
What is that?
I think it's tag.
Tack, what are
What?
you doing back there, bud?
Keyboard.
I'm not doing. I'm just typing.
It's like a fan
Alright,
or something. Tag.
Okay. Well,
Fan's not even on.
Yeah, this was just so fucking bad. So unfortunate.
All right, so you're letting Nara split, but then you guys are not.
Getting caught.
Well, you should not be the one pressuring. You should
I
let
mean-
Nara do the work.
yeah. You guys got vision, so you know when they rotate. The second they rotate to Nar, you guys push up again, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because again, you're stalling Baron. You're not actually trying to pressure. You're just giving a false sense of pressure so they don't push. You
Yeah.
can't let yourself get engaged. Raven dies with both sums too, by the way. That's tragic. Everyone died with sums. Sucks.
Well, I got stunned. I couldn't flash.
So yeah, Turtle, that's I guess the only play you can make. I think this game's done, to be honest.
I'm surprised they don't end.
I
or-
think honestly I'm gonna pause it here because the rest of this is gonna be a shit show that's not even useful.
Okay. I
so-
wrote that.
How did you guys lose this game? You tell me.
We overstepped like 4 times and just a bunch of dumb shit that could have been played a lot more cleaner. And
That's not very descriptive.
we need to we need to communicate more, like a lot more. Like we could have done the top play better, like the Herald play. That was the first play.
Like imagine
That was
how
what got-
easy this would have been to siege mid if you had a
Yeah.
Herald, right?
Okay, so the first play that could have been done better was take top, we get the kill, maybe we get a tier 2 and then we back off for Vision and Herald, right? On
Yeah.
that play. Okay. And then the next play we fucked up on was I think
dragon.
after it was the dragon, yeah. Where I didn't need to flash ulti. Because Lulu had flash anyways. And then we didn't need to I think we kept going, right? Like kept
Mhm.
going for the kills instead of
Wanted
just
to-
backing off for the dragon.
Lulu.
Yeah. So let's take a look at it. So you guys like I personally think Raven needs to step up his game because this was a really, really bad game on his end. But regardless of that, this game is winnable.
It was everyone's fault.
So
yeah.
you guys got a winning top laner. You guys did some weird shit here with that Nunu play. You guys just played it too fast. You had to play with respect to their lanes collapsing and where your jungler was.
Mhm.
But after that, you guys did a really good series of plays. You get a solo kill top. Great. You guys get hold on, let me speed this up. You guys actually double kill their Nunu. Cause yeah, this fucking retard. You kill this guy.
Fucking
you-
Tristana jumps in.
Yeah, you execute a really good gank. You set up
And
your
then get the
vision for
turret.
it. You get the tower. That's fucking good.
Yeah.
You reset. You go top. And this is where the game gets a little bit sloppy. Nar ints.
Can we see how he dies?
Yeah, sure.
Like
He died to the
he
bot lane.
shouldn't have died.
Yeah, he dies here. I don't remember.
I think he just
Oh.
eased onto them or what?
Oh.
Wait, why are you pushing up, bro?
Oh,
Oh, that was
was something like
Swanky from the Tristana.
That's
fucking
pretty fucking
insect
risky,
him.
dude.
Yeah, she
Dude, Nara's about to get married. That's like
That was some
no-brain
fucking
player.
balls, dude. No, I mean they had Lulu and Exhaust. She was not gonna die. She
Okay,
was
and then
OP.
so this
Alright,
play.
that was-
okay,
that was
back it
Ed.
up to the actual
Yeah,
play.
that was Ed being dumb, but
Not respecting.
yeah. So
So here we should have instead
So,
of doing
okay.
Herald.
Just yeah,
Don't
yeah.
give him time to clear the wave. Dive on the wave.
So let's take a. Oh, what the fuck did I do? I got my hands in the wrong place. All right. So right now, imagine if you guys go up instead of Herald, you go up here, you get complete
get
vision
vision.
control. This
Yeah.
fucking Gangplank with no flash or stopwatch is right here. You just fuck him up. You get the kill anyway, or you zone him out. You take this. That's the wave. You take the entire fucking lane. You take this tower, and then you either reset and get mid control and then get Herald, or maybe you just have such a massive tempo lead you keep pushing, or maybe you want to just get Herald instead of the second tower, or maybe you want to get complete vision control here, then go mid. Right? You have so many more options when you play for the
Yeah.
wave instead of the Herald. Instead, you guys play it too slow. You try to get two
I think
things
that actually would have been really smart. Like go top, get vision topside jungle, and then pressure the mid
Yeah,
turret.
so either way, you guys try to greed for two things at once, and you end up using the Herald to get top because this guy clears the wave. Because you guys need to take this tower because they're already here. They're using their fucking TP. Your mid laner is inting, so you guys lose mid during this time. And like this is where you guys lose control of the game, even though you guys made a really good proactive play and had a winning top laner. And this is where you start
We
losing
just killed
control.
Nunu, and I knew no one could come, so I was like, "Oh, Rift Herald."
Yeah. The Rift
And then
Herald.
kill time.
Yeah, just pick one thing, right? Like if you want to get Herald and you don't give a fuck about this tower because that Gnar can hold it forever, or you guys want fucking mid for some weird reason, I don't know. You guys have to read each game individually, but like you
Yeah.
can't try to go for both. It's just too much. It's too early in the game. So now, even now, you guys still have a tower lead. You are still in a perfect position because their GP is a dumbass. Your top laner is ahead. You can set your Talia to catch up some on farm in this long lane, and then you guys
Yeah, I
can
think
just
we
siege
just need
mid.
a better. Also, like one thing I didn't touch on was we need to better like lane allocate
Yeah,
your side waves.
yeah. Like Raven keeps grouping with you guys. Like stop. Like let him catch side. You guys lost like 4 or 5 side waves top because you guys just
Yeah.
kept randomly grouping. Like Raven is so far behind, not just because he died to ganks, but because he's not getting farm
getting
in this
any
top
farm.
lane. Like right
This is-
now, like you guys need to not let this farm go to waste. You guys still have 20 seconds on Drake. Raven can get this, going back down. There's like it's not like they're so far ahead they can just literally run at Drake and burn it down. They don't have any fucking engage. You guys can literally just poke the shit out of them and play around this Drake if you need to. You're just playing it way too fast. Instead, you flash for this Lulu, miss it. This Lulu still ints it because she's a dumbass. And you guys like now are chasing. You're chasing. You're chasing. Keep chasing. Let's just keep chasing. Let's go chase. I like chasing a lot. It's a ton of fun. Need to
I
work on
think-
my cardio.
Here.
Kill.
Do you think there we go dragon or no? Because we're
No.
too
I mean,
low
you
right
couldn't.
now.
No, you should not have chased.
You can't.
You're too low now.
You can't.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, he has no mana, but there's blue buff right here. Like Tristana's still here now. She's gonna keep pushing mid. You guys
yeah.
just fucked yourselves when you were you were in the perfect position to reset and get control of this entire map, and you threw it away because you're like, "Oh, Lulu's up. Hey, let me get her." Like, and then you just fucking chase all around, just doing this fucking bullshit.
Mm.
And then Tack is like, "Oh yeah, I like that." No, but
I don't know what that is.
I'm
Heck, in the
confused. I'm
back.
actually
There's,
so
like,
It
some-
literally
confused.
sounds like someone's quick fapping. Like
What?
it sounds like a fan hitting like a piece of paper or something.
So now look again, like now you've got this bot wave pushed, and now Ed is
Mhm.
catching top, and now you're 4 mid. So again, your fucking mid laner is hard useless because he has no lane to farm.
Yeah.
And like yeah, and then they int here, so you guys end up getting Ocean Drake. Like these guys are so fucking bad.
Actually,
It's actually really sad you guys lost to them.
I don't know, there's some things I feel like I shouldn't need to say.
I mean, again, this is on you. Like I don't think you need to Some people micromanage 5 people. Those are people are really good shot callers, and it definitely hurts their mechanical play. If you're not one of those people that wants to micromanage 5 people, then you need to educate your teammates on how to make their own decisions. And this is not just on you. This is on the rest
Everyone.
as everyone, right? Like you guys teach yourselves. You guys are a team.
I mean, even if someone doesn't like understand what they should be doing, someone should have told Raven that, yo, you can go pick up waves. Like we don't need you
Beyond
here.
that, like the dragon fight, I was calling. I was near Rave's not near.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything. Just say don't
Yeah.
fight or fight. If you're gonna be the main shot caller,
Yeah,
that's secondary calls. Like Raven's not
Yeah.
here, I'm not here. If you're primary shot caller, you say
I
fight
don't
or
remember
no fight.
exactly what I said.
Okay. Well, if you have Plays TV, you can
Honestly.
rewatch it. If not,
We
as
have
prim-
a stream.
well, as primary shot caller,
Oh,
you
that's
say what you do or you don't
Yeah.
do. Secondary and like the rest of the team gives out
They should be
information
just
like
providing
yeah,
input,
Raven
yeah.
Raven should be saying, "Hey guys, I'm not here." You say, "Yeah, I'm not here, guys." Like don't fight. So there's a lot of different things. And here you guys just like ints. Like you're just like taking all the poke and you let them just kill you. Like you don't walk into the team and you have 2 health. Pretty basic. That's bronze. Like you learn that at level 20. So, and at this point, the game is such a shit show. You guys end up like this. I don't know why they gave you mid tower here, but they did. And then this rotation to top was really good.
I wanted Raptors.
Yeah, she wanted Raptors, so you guys get mid tower. And then this rotation was really good, and this call to fight was really good. Like, yeah, whatever, it was over aggressive. Yeah, it was a little bit too much. Okay, but the idea behind it was correct. And like,
I think
this was,
here is where we stop. Like after
Yeah.
Trish leaps, it's like she leaps, just take
yeah,
the turret.
you guys should
but
just be
everyone
taking the
gets really
tower
greedy.
instead of diving. So here
Yeah.
is over aggression, but again, the idea here is correct to an
That's good.
extent. And like this was a good play. But then the brains turn off. And there's no
We
fucking
see
idea
low
what you
health
guys
targets.
are trying to do. So and at this point the game goes downhill. Because
Mhm.
you want to be playing for mid and Baron at this point. Like the lanes are
shit,
long,
I'm
right? And again, you're missing this giant fucking wave top that no one's farming. That's unfortunate. But you just set up wave control, you let Nar split push, you play around the Baron, and you just play it nice and slow. Instead, someone dies.
Alright, top.
Yeah, so Raven dies again. But Ed luckily gets a solo kill, and then Ed for some reason thinks Infernal Drake like is necessary here. You should just be taking the base. That way you stop them from doing Baron as well. Like it's a double whammy. This is like the only play you make here. You don't leave. Don't really know what this was. Was this a call or was it just Ed making his
No,
own
it-
decision?
I don't know. I don't really.
Yeah,
I don't think
eventually it
anyone
was
said
hit.
anything.
I think he said something, but we were focused on the other guys.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, and then you guys give up Baron, and once you give up Baron to this comp with your comp, I think it's over, honestly. Like maybe I think you just have to play for fights and like proper fights. And if I was your main coach, I'd be telling you guys, like, you know, even if you're this far behind, even with a shitty comp, you can still find ways to win. You want to control vision.
Which we could have. We
Yeah.
still could have.
Like
won
these
this
guys are
game, like-
dipshits, right? These guys,
We-
like, you even
yeah.
get a
we
Baron
managed
here.
to get fucking Baron.
Yeah.
Like we turned it around and got Baron.
Like, how do you come back from games that are bad? You get control of areas. You think about where they're playing, what they're playing for, right? Are they gonna
We threw
group?
the virus ult at the stupid Nunu.
Yeah, like if they're gonna
One
overextend,
defense item.
if they're gonna face check, if they're gonna overextend, you punish it. Like it doesn't matter, even if it's the shittiest comp. If you have good macro, you can still win late game. It's just a lot fucking harder. So it's
Agreed.
good that you guys stayed focused and you guys look for the win. But like in terms of actual gameplay, if we're just looking at it like textbook style, these guys play correctly, you guys play correctly, this game is lost at this point.
Yeah.
Because Gnar loses split push pressure because GP is now Trinity Force and can now wave clear. Even if he's 0-6, he just fucking sits here and wave clears all day. You guys have a useless mid laner that's never going to be relevant for the rest of the game. And they have Nunu, Xerath, Gangplank, Tristana, Lulu. Like literally every single one of their picks scales insanely hard. Also, don't give fucking Nunu. He's fucking broken. Even if
Yeah.
this guy is
The
a-
point of the scrim was to play versus Nunu and try to find ways to like get past the fact that he's new.
All right,
Like,
so tell
we gave
me.
it. We
yeah.
gave it game 1. We gave it game 3.
That's Tyler.
Well, there's no
so.
counterplay to Blood Boil on AP. So
Yeah.
like I guess yeah, if you guys can just make him go 0-20 so he's not even playing the game and he can't press W, then that's actually the best way. But I think you just ban it personally. I think it's just disgusting overtuned.
You should have seen game 1. They played Cog,
Mhm.
Cog, Tom
Nunu.
Kench, Nunu.
Yeah, so that's
Literally
a bit of a
can't do
bummer.
anything.
That's a bit of a bummer.
It's okay though.
You guys now learned hopefully that you
That
ban
trap was
Nunu.
Yeah.
But cool. So
Tell it to Tyler.
what?
Tell it to Tyler. That's
Yeah.
what I said.
Oh well, do you guys not want me to upload this on YouTube then? Because I'm gonna be
Oh, I
posting
want
it.
it.
Okay. Well, yeah, just don't like. I mean, if Tyler sees it, you don't want him getting mad at you
I'm
guys.
fine with him hearing
Alright.
that.
Cool.
We would have told him anyways.
Cool. Okay, so then this is where and then the game just gets out of control. So like, set up the objective you're playing for. Make sure lanes are allocated so they can get wave their fucking farm. Raven,
Yeah.
you need to not int, bro. This is disgusting. I don't care if they even 2v1'd you. It's a fucking Nunu. If you die to Nunu ganks, you're bad. So step up your shit, because this is a really bad game on Raven's
I was
part.
so sad that Tristan didn't have tier 2 boosts to like
Again,
5th item.
And then again,
Dude, she
set up
just didn't buy them.
set the objective you're playing for. Play for that objective. The mental checklist. This is important for everybody, but Turtle, you need to make sure everyone's implementing this. Set up the objective you're playing for. Allocate your lanes. Get your vision. Oh man, this is not
What the
fun to
fuck?
listen
Tack,
to.
just
Sounded
mute
like a
Mike.
fly.
Tack,
Yeah.
tack.
What?
Just mute your
I-
shit, Tech.
Yeah,
Um,
anything?
It's got a fly buzzing.
All right.
Alright, I'll mute
So,
it.
all right, where the fuck was I? Okay, allocate your lanes,
Allocate
set up your
lanes.
vision, execute on the play, and then reset and look for the next objective. You guys don't do any of that. You see something and you just go for it. Don't do that. That's bad. Bad. Fucking get a little squirt bottle and squirt yourself in the face when you do that shit. Also, Ed, if you're a split pusher, you split push. You don't take Infernal unless the guy's already here wave clearing. You fucking killed him. Take it. Alright. That's that. But the main focus really is like you guys need to be playing for the objectives you set up. You got a little bit too greedy here. That was a misplay. Now you guys know. Always set up your vision beforehand. Always look for the tower first. You get a lot more off of this than this.
Then
You only
okay.
go for Herald if they've also matched you. Like their bot lane's here now, so you can't actually take the tower. But you have but you have pressure. Let's say it's just like taking a dragon, right? You have bot pressure. You can't dive. You just go for Drake. If you have top pressure, but you can't dive, you take Herald. But you don't do that when their top laner is running it down. So there you go. All right, cool. And then whatever fucking happened here was just bad. Like literally just inted. There's nothing to coach there. Like don't get hit by, like don't
Skill
let yourself
shots.
get hit by 50 skill
Poke.
shots and then keep sieging when you're at 10%. You're gonna die. Big surprise. So yeah, there you go. I don't know. Do you have questions that I didn't really cover here? Like anything you wanted to go in depth about? Anything else in general before I just close this game?
Can you just fast forward to the rest of the game? I'm trying to remember if there's any calls that like maybe we need to rethink about, like,
This was
because
such a bad
we definitely like fucking did dumb shit. But I'm trying to remember if there's anything specific like where we just straight up didn't know what the call should have been.
Why is it just looking at Braum? That's so sad. All right. So you guys lost inhib. You guys inted top side. Let's see what happens here. So you guys down 5k, 16 to 16. They outscale you. You get outscaled. You have a 0-7 Talia. I'm thinking you FF and report mid.
Report mid inting re.
Oh yeah, I think
So-
you can pause it. Something that I was told at the end of the game was like I really just need to start ulting whoever's like in the front, because either A, it'll spread, or B, the rest of their team will back up and we can just kill their front line, because I literally melt anyone who walks up.
I mean,
But
know
like
you-
I
you
don't
weren't
realize
even
that
there.
until way too late. No, like you'll see what I'm talking about. Like I
When
hold
we
it a
finally
lot.
kill them.
Yeah, and then I finally
Like, I'm
ult
just
Nunu,
like
I'm
ult
like,
Nunu. Like
yeah,
he's weak, squishy.
Nice flash ult, by the way.
dang.
You need to stop doing that.
Yeah, for sure. I won't do it.
I mean, you
anymore.
can flash ults are fine, but
If
you
it's a
have to
priority target,
you
though,
have
but
to
I shouldn't be
fucking
doing
land
on-
it. If you
Yeah,
can't
I
land
do.
flash ults, then it's fucking bad. How much you play
Ravenstein.
Varus?
I mean, I've been playing him a lot in solo queue. This is my first competitive game I've played him in a while.
Alright, well then
And like when I used to play him, I played lethality Varus, and I would never like
go
use
for
my
ults.
yeah. I would
so
always be
here,
too
I don't
hesitant.
even think you could ever alt frontline because I'm pretty sure you guys literally just get vaporized by
no.
everybody right
Just-
now.
Smashed by the there.
What the fuck? Man,
And
you
here I'm
guys-
like, just leave.
Is the fly thing really loud?
What?
The, like,
loud, it's
noise.
just
I heard
loud.
it once.
the
'Cause I-
flapping
I-
noise is really annoying. I'm not gonna lie.
I heard I heard it myself. I listened to my own mic, and it's really weird.
All right, so Ed's popping off the god. This
Yeah.
fucking GP is such a shit stain. Jesus fuck.
Spamming the Mega Gnar.
This guy shows.
I don't
fucking
think if I remember, I don't think this was too bad. Like we try to salvage what we can, but
I mean, yeah, you guys get
this is where we get Baron, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Good god.
I think we lose.
Alright.
Hold on, can you rewind a little to when I'm running away? I just want to know why they ran down. Because I went up. What? They have a ward there? Like, I'm so confused.
I mean, they can just afford to run down.
I mean, they're running down.
Yeah, they had
'cause
a
I think
pink up there. They had a pink up there.
that's
Okay.
yeah, they saw you.
Yeah. Alright.
You guys get Baron, but it's like whatever.
This is what I was talking about, where I just ult the person in front of me.
We just wanted to get Baron so that
They don't
We
have
We could
it,
stall,
right?
yeah, as
Even
well
if
as
we
like
had
we
to
can
stack
maybe
off?
stall the game a little bit longer to where they just fuck up.
I mean, the thing is, I don't really think you're ever in a situation where you could just ult the Nunu, because I'm pretty sure you just get fucking blasted.
No, I think
by-
I think it's this fight. I'm pretty sure where they just walk up. I had a barrel here, and then he like flashes over. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Bob.
it's not even here.
Yeah, you didn't even. You
Oh,
ulted
no, I
Lulu
don't even
there.
ult.
He just
Yeah.
inted because this
No,
guy's
it's the next fight we
This-
win after they take inhib. I
okay.
think.
This fucking Nunu thinks he's fucking playing disco or some shit because he's just annoying with them. So they're playing for inhib, 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 they're playing for inhib. Nunu is just alive. He's looking at you. You're looking at him.
Giving Xerath more.
So
EP.
here is where you wanted to just go on the Nunu or what?
Mm,
I think it's the
it's
top play.
It's around. It's top. It's around top.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you can
Whatever they
alt.
go
Like, I don't know.
top lane.
Is this really an important topic? Because, like, I mean, like, look
No.
at
I
this.
mean, kind of.
Like, you
I
guys,
mean,
I just,
the
like,
way
were
that
you,
Nunu walked up, it is.
yeah, but like, were you ever in a position like you were? This is like not. I thought this was like a reoccurring thing, but I don't see really a situation. Where you could have
I
used your
thought
ult
it was, but I guess maybe it isn't.
Because like I just see like you get zoned by their
Because
poke.
that was like one of the things that I needed to work on, like that someone said after game that I should have been doing more.
I just don't see an opportunity. Like you guys literally just got zoned by all their fucking poke every time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's up here,
coming up
this is
right
where it is.
here.
Like I
This
do
is
it
when he needs to-
the one time I think. I'm not sure.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, I mean they
And,
weren't
like,
even
that-
like that was less the ult and the fact that all four of them just ran off like when they were in poking. I mean, I guess like use your ultimate. It is a good ability. I don't think it's really I don't really think that was a point. But maybe I guess ult people.
It wasn't like super important, but it's something you.
It was
know,
just
you
one
could
of the-
just ult the
It was
front
just one of
line.
the few things that like I was told that game that I needed to do was just straight up just ult whoever the fuck's in front of me.
I don't agree with that personally because I mean, like, especially in this game, I didn't see many opportunities where you could ult the front line, but I guess if we might have missed some stuff. So the thing is, like, if you can't reliably shred the front line, you're just wasting your ult. So when you're this fed, yeah, it's fine. But if you're not as fed, or if it's like something like a Braum that can, okay, bye.
Yeah.
I think maybe it's different, but sure, maybe I guess I didn't look at it clearly enough, but you could have ulted, I guess.
Yeah,
on
you
the
can
front
call
line.
it here.
Alright. So main points is oh man, this was a fucking long one.
Yeah, well, definitely like we need to be taking turrets over everything else, like dragon
Set
and
up the objective. Okay, yeah,
Slow
here's
down, set up side lanes.
yeah, Raven
allocate
falls way too
lanes.
far behind in farm because
Yeah.
he just keeps grouping with you guys. Like mental checklist. Again, this is actually the most important thing from the night. So
Okay.
set up the objective. What are you playing for? You guys told me multiple times when I ask you the right objective to play for.
Okay.
Then you set up your lanes for it. So if we're looking for top tower after we killed bot lane, we send top bot, we keep mid, and we go top with jungle. Then we set up our vision. Why do we set up our vision? So we know the right play to make. Because let's say their Nunu isn't inting up blue and instead he's waiting for you guys to walk in or waiting for you guys to dive without getting proper vision and he counters the dive. Or maybe their bot lane's smart and they actually rotate top and when you guys try to dive, they kill you. Like you need to get vision so you know because some teams will try to predict the swap and counter the swap with their own play. So you have to get vision first. This is a shit team and they didn't do that. But against better teams, they will. Then you execute on the play. So you've got the vision, you've got the right lanes, you know what you're looking to do, you play for that. And then you reset and you do the same thing. Next objective, next lane assignment, next vision line, or vision, like where are we getting vision control? And you just do that for the rest of the game. Everyone needs to play around that. You guys get the objective, you don't need to fight. If they're running it down like they did at bot lane, get that kill and then look for the next objective to take. If you get that kill on Lulu at Dragon, don't keep chasing, turn on the Drake, right? You got the
Yeah.
kill, you go for the Drake. Just need to keep that in mind. Like always, always, always stick to the goal.
Okay.
All right. Is there anything else you guys want, or I'm gonna just stop screen sharing?
No,
and call it?
that's perfect.
All right, perfect. Let me turn off the recording.